Is this episode 28? Collecting Stories podcast.
He's Zayd.
And he's Tarek. Boy.
We should mention this is episode 28. 27, though, is not posted yet, correct?
No, it is not. I kind of take
We had a
my
faux pas?
time. A faux pas, and I sometimes take my time posting.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, look what I just found. The Collecting Stories artwork. The first. This could be on auction, actually.
You got to sign it.
We got to sign it. This was the first draft of the Collecting Stories.
Well, I can't sign it. I didn't draw it.
Well, we would both
Draw
sign
it.
it. We would both sign it. I was writing down some new Collecting Stories names. Wax Attack.
Huh? I like it.
American Pickers.
Taken.
Bubblegum Choo Choo and Swallow.
Awkward, but not bad.
There will be more. So yeah, if you like any of them, just look out for our name and identity change in the future. So what's going on?
All right. Well, what do you want to talk about?
Oh.
You've got more to talk about than me. Well,
Okay.
you've got something to talk about, and then we've something, both of us.
Well, today I just became a dealer. I officially became a dealer.
Congratulations.
I posted my Michael Jackson glove relic on our Collecting Stories Instagram, and somebody commented on it yesterday saying, would you sell it?
And you had no intention of selling this. We just wanted to start posting some cards.
Exactly.
To use the Instagram to show some of the things that we're talking about during the podcast.
Exactly.
A vehicle, if you will.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And I'm surprised that somebody that wasn't following us actually saw it and was interested. So that was actually pretty exciting. So I told him to DM me because I was open to selling it. I'm not extremely attached to it. I'll talk to you about the attachment to the card a little later, but he offered. Should we put prices out there since it's not even on Card Ladder?
It wasn't my deal, so this is all up to you.
Well, he offered $400. I was like, okay. And I checked comps on other glove relic cards, and the out of 87 sold for $300. And then I kind of if the out of 87 sold for that much, and this is out of 15, I was kind of appraising it in the maybe $650 to $800 range, or even $900.
Oh,
I would say even 900. So I said, you know what? I think I would just hold on to it. I would probably value it at this. And he said, well, I'll pay that. So he.
This is the hardest pull, right, in the product,
This
right?
is the
One
hardest
in 2,500 packs.
1 in 2,500 packs. And it's an out of 15. 1 in 2,500 packs for that card, for even an out of 87 or something. They don't give you the odds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So I called Tarek. I gave him a number. I don't want to what do you call it? Drag him along. I'm not gonna actually sell it. Whatever. No, I said I would sell it and whatever. So I said, yeah, 700 sounds good. PayPal. So I sent him an invoice on PayPal. It looked very professional. Packed it up. Everything went well. Still have to ship it out. But I
You
think
use
everything
PayPal goods and services, right?
PayPal goods and service. Yeah, it was a little confusing. I've never really used that before, so it took a little bit. But they took PayPal took 3%, I think. So total of like $19 off the 7 hundo, and then the shipping was like another $20 because I had it insured. So total, I got about 650 for the card. Which, I mean, if I sold it on eBay for 7 hundo, and they're taking 13%, 13% is already brings it down to $600 about. And then Tarek made the good point that they would take also the fee on the taxes and the shipping. So it would have been more than $100 if it would have been more than $100 if I had sold it on eBay.
Yeah, if you charge for shipping. So when eBay takes their 13.25, it's on the total cost of the sale, which includes the product, the price of the product, the price you put on for shipping if you didn't do free shipping, and then the sales tax. So you're actually paying a portion of the buyer's sales tax in a way. So it ends up ends up being closer to if you just so you're your product is 90% of the total price. The other 10% is say or 5% is say the sales tax and the shipping maybe. It ends up being a larger percentage of that product price. So if you sell it for $450, it's not 13.25%
Right.
$450. It's 13.25% of $450 plus blah blah blah. And those are things you have to pay anyways. So.
Now, could I have sold the card for maybe closer to $1,000? Maybe. Who knows? But you don't get greedy. You don't get greedy here in collecting stories.
Well, so my point was, and I'm going to relate this. So if you give me a little breath here, I'm going to breath. I didn't say breath. I said breath. Give me a little chance to expand on this. I'm going to lean into an eBay situation, which you know about, and now is on my list of pet peeves. But I told you when you sent a price back to him, it's kind of a little shady to that. Not shady, but I don't know. I just feel like if you send the price to somebody, you're indicating intent to sell. Do you have to? No. But when they then come back to you with a price within that range, then I mean, I feel like you're kind of compelled to not necessarily accept that offer if it's in the range. You could even go up higher in your range and say, well, I want to be higher in my range. But, he was inside of your range.
Yeah,
he wasn't at the bottom. He went inside of it. So I think that was, I think it was a good transaction. I think it went well.
I think it went well.
Unlike the eBay situation, I saw some Otani rookies. A guy was selling a bulk of them, and he only had one listed, but he had like 6 available, right? And so I sent out the question, "Hey, are the other cards in the same condition as the one you have the picture of? Can you tell me?" Which I would take his word on it, or if you feel like it, you could take pictures of the other ones, if it isn't too much trouble. And I could look at those and make a decision. Because I was ready to just go ahead and buy all 6. And he comes back with, well, I'm actually going to take these down and grade them. Okay.
Oh.
Which is fine. That's certainly within his right.
It's like, why did you have them?
You have them listed. And so now, well, first of all, I watched it. I could have just bought them because he actually didn't take them down for like 3 days, but I didn't want to do that. He wants to take them down. And that good for him, or her. I guess I don't know if it's him. So then he actually has some other listings that one of them I'm also interested in. It's another Otani rookie, but he's got one picture and then like multiples. You can buy up to 6 or 8. I can't remember what it was. So I'm asking myself, should I just buy these or should I ask him if he's actually selling them?
I mean, is there a
Should
way
I say, hey, are they, should I say, do I have to email him first and say, hey, are they, I know you have these listed, but I'm curious, are they actually for sale or are you just showing them to me?
Gosh.
So that's a new one. That's one I've experienced some things on eBay. I've been using it for a long time. 24, 26, 25, 26. I became a member in 2001, so 25 years.
Dang, you've been on it for, I didn't know it was
maybe
around that
99
long.
Maybe 99. Yeah, I think since like 96 or 97. Right when I got out of grad school.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah, that was the
eBay came with the internet.
that was
What
the .com boom. I went I graduated into the .com boom, which was splendid. Splendid time.
Splendid time.
As opposed as a software developer, as opposed to in the AI time
boom.
when it's absolutely the not a great time to be coming into the market as a
management
developer.
Management is what we need to get, what I need to get into instead of software development. Or you know what? Or I could just become a full-time dealer. I'm already making these deals.
We'll see where that goes.
I mean, isn't that eye-opening?
We're just starting.
Isn't that eye-opening, Tarek?
I've never, like I told you, this was kind of a learning experience for me as well, because I've never sold on Instagram. I've bought on Instagram, but
Right.
you were asking me, how do I collect? And I was like, how do I collect payment? And I was like, I don't know. I know that the people I worked with on Instagram had, they gave me vouchers. We were following a lot of the same people, so I trusted them very quickly, and we just used Venmo, and they
Right.
sent me the card, and there was nothing bad happened in those. I would buy from those people again.
So I used Venmo to buy the disc golf cards on Facebook, and I just sent him whatever $100. I think it was just friends and family, whatever $100, and then he sent me the cards. And nothing went wrong with that. But we were looking up, like there was so many like Reddit posts and like things and stuff saying like, hey, you should probably use PayPal because it insures it for the seller. Or you can create an invoice as well, so you can
Right.
have some protection as the seller and even the buyer as well. But they do take 3%, where if you were doing like friends and family, if you're at a card show or something, I would probably do that. It wouldn't take any percentage, And plus, it's a higher end card, so it's like not higher end, but it is higher end. But when you're dealing with that
That's higher
amount of money,
That's
you want to make sure it's. Yeah, I don't
It's
know
interesting.
how the scams would work with Venmo. I don't know how that's even possible, but maybe I'll look more into it. Not saying that I'm going to scam, but like I'm just curious about how it works.
Well, right now I've been listening to some podcasts, and they're talking about how buying using PayPal now. So for buyers, if you use goods and services, it's supposed to protect both sides, but if it's something about, I don't know the details because I've never used PayPal, like I said, to buy on Instagram, and I never had a problem. I've only made a couple of transactions, but they're saying that if you use it to buy, you should say it's not for a personal collection, because then if you pay the individual and they send you like let's say you buy the Michael Jackson glove card and they send you the Joey Votto base card from 2009 Topps paper.
Yeah.
They're saying there's cases now where if it's for personal collection now, you can't come back to the where PayPal will not actually give you your money back. you're supposed to say it's for resale or something like that. So there is some stuff going around with that.
Really?
I don't know how it all works. I'll only do my thing is I would probably, if it wasn't somebody I knew and was comfortable with, I would limit the amount I would be willing to buy for, $100 or
Yeah.
that way. If you get screwed, whatever, you get screwed.
It's you're not gonna.
It is what it is.
It's not gonna hurt you like too much.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the benefit of using eBay or buysportscards.com. Like, I mean, eBay, they deal with that for you. I mean, is it worth 11% more or 10% more to do that? I don't know. I've only sold one card through Instagram, so. By sports cards, they don't feed.
I might argue that it is. I mean, it's going to keep going up and up to a point where I don't know if it would be worth it. But I mean, you get a lot. You get a lot of eyes on things. You get the protection.
Yeah, it is a massive marketplace. Like you will get a ton of eyes on things, especially. But I was more surprised. Like someone saw this Michael Jackson card from our small-ish podcast, and they're coming to us. They're coming to us.
Okay,
that's nice.
I think they were coming to the card. How did you hashtag that thing?
No hashtags.
That's why wouldn't you? You should hashtag.
I didn't.
You should have done like hashtag Michael Jackson.
Should have done. I should have. Maybe
Bobby.
I shouldn't have though. I mean, it worked out without the hashtags.
Yeah, it sure did. He must have been like searching for it or something. Like searching specifically pieces of Michael Jackson's glove. Why don't you ask him how we found it?
No, I don't know if we're gonna become friends or not. Probably not.
Okay.
But,
never know.
We never know. We never know. And so I wanted to tell you. So I came to the decision like I wanted to sell. I like the card a lot. I think it's really cool to have a piece of his glove and everything. But
and it was exciting that you pulled it.
Yeah, and it was very exciting that I pulled it. Like that's really cool. I found this box and bought a few and pulled this really rare card. But then I was thinking, what do I like about the card? I like that it's his glove. It's a piece of his like memorabilia. What I don't really care about is that it's out of 15. I could buy an out of 87, and be just as happy. So that's what kind of made me, you know what, I can sell this card and everything. Now, if if he resells it on eBay in an auction or something and it goes for $1,200, great for him. I think that's great.
Yeah,
13%
it's his card. We can do. Yeah, once it's their card, it doesn't. Yeah, I know some people. We were talking about this. Some people get upset at that. I don't. If somebody buys a card from me and sells it for
that's part
four
of it,
times
man.
as much, that's
you do the same thing.
Them.
I mean, that's what a lot of people do. That's what a lot of people do. But they're coming to us now. They are coming to us without hashtags even.
So you say.
Without hashtags.
Might have to test that out and see if they actually are coming to us.
You might have to post a card. But you have to post a card that you're willing to sell.
I might want to post some cards just that I have that
you like.
Yeah. Just to show off some cool wrestling cards or something.
Okay.
Or that I think are cool. Other people might not think they're cool. I'll see. I typically don't do too much of that, but maybe I'll start. I know a lot of people do, and it's part of, I guess, collecting.
Yes, indeed.
The story of collecting.
The Pawn Stars stories. No.
Taken.
I don't have any more.
So talking about becoming now you're a dealer on several fronts.
Several fronts. You know why? Everyone.
I know why. Yeah.
Big announcement. Tarek and I are going to be vendors at the Waukesha Card Show, just west of Milwaukee, June 13th, 2026. Exactly 1 month from now. I didn't even realize it was the 13th of May today. So I'm going to be flying down to Appleton the night of June 12th. I'm going to have to price out my cards before that, I guess. And then we're driving down and we're going to be wheeling, dealing, and promoting merch.
I'm leaving that in your hands. That's all you.
Raffle tickets. What else do they do there? They do the bags, the mystery bags.
No mystery bags. No mystery bags. So we have an 8-foot table. We're thinking about a shelf behind, if possible, with put some sealed product up there. Some dollar. We're gonna have to probably combine into. I'll get a big box and we'll combine our stuff on like separate rows so that we know whose is whose.
And we'll be pricing. I'm gonna price with a different type of stickers, so we'll know who's. I mean, we already know whose is whose anyway, so it's not.
I think for the dollar box, I'm just so it doesn't take up too much space. Maybe we each get a 2-row. I'll pick up a couple of those 2-row boxes. Yeah.
So $1. Okay. We talked about we've done this and we have our qualms with certain things, like things that we don't like about dealers and what we do like about tables. I think all of the dollar box cards, I feel like, need to be in top loaders. What do you think of that?
Plastic sleeves.
Really?
Yeah. Probably. Maybe top. I was thinking plastic sleeves.
Really?
Top loaders, huh? Okay. I can be. I can be turned. Your look of dismay and shock.
You're getting nervous about my
pulled me around here. Yeah, maybe.
But when you go up to a table, you're okay looking through sleeves, just penny sleeves of cards?
Yeah.
Really? I usually stay away from those.
Oh.
Am I missing some stuff? I mean, I can be turned too. I just had when I see penny sleeves, I just think less quality. And our dollar boxes are going to be more than quality.
Okay.
High quality.
Okay, then I'm going to really have to curate this this dollar box. I was just going to throw a bunch of stuff in, but now I'm going to.
Okay, well.
Now I'm going to do a little work.
Well, we'll have some.
I might throw a card. Maybe I'll throw throw a few Easter eggs in the dollar box.
Rookie Shohei.
I shouldn't talk about that beforehand. Maybe not a rookie Shohei, but maybe something. Maybe a variation of something that somebody see who picks it up.
Yeah, maybe.
And then if they do, they get a prize. They get a little. They get a little collecting stories and merch for free.
Oh. Do you know when I sent out the Michael Jackson card, I actually put a sticker on the card, a collecting stories sticker on the card, just so he knows that.
Where did you get these things? I don't even know you have these. Do you have stickers? Do I have stickers?
Yeah, I gave you stickers.
How? When?
Maybe I didn't give you stickers. I'm not sure.
I might have them. Did you send them with Evan?
With Evan, yeah. With the.
Oh, then I do have them. I do have them. I didn't look at any of that stuff. Sorry.
I didn't put the sticker on the card. That would be ruining the card.
I thought on the case. I didn't think you actually put it on the card.
I was being wrong. Okay. Yes. Maybe I won't bring top loaders. I do have a select amount of cards I can bring because I am flying over. I'm still thinking, I don't know if I want to bring any wax I'll probably bring that Michael Jordan Upper Deck Toon Squad stuff, the Space Jam, those packs, and set those up. I mean, I might get those jumbo boxes by then. I don't really want to travel with the jumbo boxes of Signature Series football, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
June 2nd.
Yeah, we'll see if they come. They should ship in time.
They usually arrive the day. I haven't seen yet where it hasn't arrived on the actual day. They promise.
So the Easter egg thing, I want to go back to that because that's a good way to make friends. Collecting stories, friends.
Okay.
You can find your wrestling
Can't-
people. You can
Can't tell
put
if you're
some
being
really-
serious or not.
What? It doesn't matter if I'm being serious or not.
You're making it sound creepy, though.
No, well, like what if I put this in there? This Max Weinberg Gaudy card.
That's a great card.
And I'm like, do you like Max Weinberg too?
I love the East Street Band.
They pick this up, and there you go, lifelong friend. Or the Greg LeMond card, something niche. that you
Okay.
like to collect. I don't know.
We can't announce we should. Well, it's too late now. We just announced the Easter egg, so now it has to happen. And no, but yeah, throw a few higher valued cards in there, and higher than $1, not like $2, but something maybe a $10, $20.
But it has to be like disguised, it could be
Well,
like
that's
a niche
Easter egg.
I know, yeah.
Easter egg. It's an
Like
egg.
hard.
Hard to find. That's where it all started. In what didn't it all start in? No. Atari had Easter eggs too. In there was a game called Adventure, and it had an Easter egg in it on the Atari 2600.
So is it?
You don't?
I know the Adventure.
Do you know what an Atari 2600?
I
is?
do know what that is.
Oh, you do. Okay.
I remember plugging one in and it almost exploding. I mean, this was like not very long ago, so the capacitors or something were like on fire. I have an investment idea, and I want to get your thoughts on it. So these score 1990. This is a Barry Sanders Ground Force. I think this is a cool insert set. I think it is insert set. Like I have 3 of them, so I have James Brooks, Greg Bell. So the Barry Sanders and then the Bo Jackson in a PSA 10 go for like $150 to $200. You could buy boxes of these for like $50.
Yeah, it's a junk wax. They're from. I used to collect those when I was a kid.
What do you think of? What do you think of trying to
gave them away?
Get mint condition these and then going in and grading them?
I just did the thing you hate. I took a deep breath but I noticed some noise suppression. So maybe I got some noise. Yeah, I did that.
Oh.
Anyways, back to your question. I think they grade the '90s cards, and I think they just grade them so much harder at PSA than more modern stuff. I think it just gets it. You could try it. I mean, it'd be an exercise. Experiment, but I just think they grade that stuff so much harder. I mean, you saw when I sent in some of that 90s basketball, right? The generation stuff, and it always, every time I've sent in, or the the Jordan Electric.
Right.
You know, I've managed to get a 9, but I can never. You know, it seems like on those things, every time I've sent in something pre 2000, I always get I can get a 9, but I can never quite get the 10. The Griffey traded. So I don't know. I just think they grade that stuff with a little more scrutiny.
That's not fair.
I I don't know. Maybe it does have some. Maybe they do have some defects. I mean, I could look at those cards and see, like I looked at the Griffey, for example, and yeah, I could potentially see some, some things that you could call flaws, but I mean, you could also look at them and, I mean, I wonder if you saw those same things on a, 2025 card, if it would necessarily amount to much, but I don't know. I don't know. That's just been my experience so far. I guess I don't mind as long as it's consistent.
Well, either way, I want to build this set of that, the insert set. So I need the Bo Jackson. I mean, I could get it for probably $2 or $1. Yeah, but I think these cards are. I think there's something to these. And I really
Cards from those when I was collecting at in whatever middle school, were horrendously cut. It seems like they miscut. It's like they miscut at least half the cards.
I would alter them.
Okay.
Yeah, I would alter them.
That's one way around it.
Yeah, why not?
One way.
They're gonna be raw and they're 25 cents. I'll alter them, whatever.
It's one way to do it.
Have you ever? What do you think of that?
I have never altered a card. No.
Okay. No, I'm not asking if you're altered, but would you support me?
I've never.
Just for the show, just showing, like,
just to test it out.
Not to test it out, but to enjoy the cards even more.
Oh, see, I don't get that. They always some of the people who were. I remember one of the guys who was talking about altering was on a podcast was talking about how it helps to enjoy the card more, and I'm like, I don't think so. I think that would bother me, but
it would probably bother you
because I would look at it and know that it wasn't. You know what I mean?
Yes, it would probably bother me too. Do you want to talk about the signature boxes?
If you want to.
Okay. Well, I don't.
Are you going to go to the place where you're saying that wax prices are finally? You think they're going to get under control here soon?
I was going to go there. Do you want to go there?
Okay. Sure. I might even agree with you.
The hobby is going downhill fast.
I don't agree with that.
Oh, okay.
That's a little too bold. You came out firing and.
Okay. Well, I think I mentioned last week that Topps is, they are putting out a new set every single weekday this month.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of cards. And Tarek made the good point saying, like, people are getting tired of buying up pre-orders and like all of these different things of these boxes, I mean, how many we could get deep in this conversation fast, but my experience at least is that I got kind of excited seeing like, oh my gosh, you can buy these boxes and then sell them pre-order for like double the price. Let me try to do that. So these signature series football boxes, jumbo boxes, were $650 each. And so I said, okay, well, I'm gonna try to do it. Buy 2 of them. And first like 3 days, none of the pre-orders sold on eBay. I'm like, oh my gosh. Thank God I only bought 2 of them. Not being... And like, it's been what, like a week since we bought them, or I bought them, and I think people are listing them for $650 on eBay. So they're going to be taking a loss if they sell them.
Yeah.
Now at that point, like that's showing me that they're pretty desperate to sell them. They got trapped into this whole thing, which is not good. Like that's I don't know what to think of that. Like I don't know who's to blame for that. I guess it's them, but also all this hype goes around this stuff, and there's pressure in trying this and everything. But it just shows you, like, I mean, there's so much product out there that the prices, they're just dropping, and you can see it. You can see all of this stuff. Not for the older stuff, even like 2020 through 2023 stuff. Like that stuff is actually doing well. But like this year's stuff, the prices are just dropping drastically. Even Topps Chrome, like football, like those boxes have come down even.
Well, yeah, that was bound to happen. I mean,
Those were
there
like
was some
really, really high, but they came down quite a bit.
Yeah, I don't think it's people. I don't know if tired is the right word. I think it's more. I mean, just speaking from experience, right? They put out so much wrestling stuff at one time that I had to pick and choose, right? I can't make financial sense out of just going after and buying all of it. So I have to pick and choose. So obviously, when you release so much stuff, and I mean, people can only afford to buy so much. And especially, for example, if it's going to breaking, I mean, people can only break so much. A lot of people are breaking just to flip. So they're going to break, buy, they're going to try to sell. That's going to, all of a sudden, everybody's going onto the market with Chrome stuff. Prices are going to come down, right? As it all goes out there. So I think that, I don't know. I don't necessarily think it means that anything is, I mean, like fundamentally going to break and everything is gonna drop. Some prices may stabilize, but you don't know what they're gonna do after, after May. I mean, are they gonna keep putting out?
That's true.
Like this? I mean, we just don't know what exactly is going to happen. So, as a good example, WWE Universe, which I bought into breaks for, it came out at like, I think boxes got up into the 400s, and now they're down into the, I think you can be at 250 or maybe even less now.
Wow.
And that was because there was nothing. It was the only product out there for so long. Was the 2025 WWE Universe. And then they just came out right after that. It was like Exalted, Chrome, Royalty. They're going to do 2026 Universe. They're going to do Stadium Club, I guess. And all of a sudden it's like, boom, 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 boom. I mean, I bought stuff from Chrome, and I looked at the other stuff and I was like, well, I can't buy it all, so I'm just going to stick with Chrome.
They're doing Stadium Club for WWE?
I believe so, yeah.
That's going to be cool.
Cosmic. They did Cosmic too.
Yeah.
So, I think it's just, there's only so much, but at the end of the day, I mean, does Topps care that much about the secondary? I mean, do they care about what, like, the prices of singles are and stuff like that out of boxes that they put out? I mean, once they sell the product, all of their financials are driven off of that. So who knows? Maybe they do just want to keep pumping out pumping out product.
I
So I guess
yeah, it is good for them, I think, you know?
I guess the other thing is sit and wait. You know, it's funny because last year I said sit. So last year when I passed on WWE Chrome because I was like, oh, I'll just sit and wait. It's going to go down, and then it never went down, and it's still not down. And then this year, 2026 Chrome came out, and I was like, oh, I better get it. You know, at the pre-release price of $350 on eBay because you know, it's going to go up like the other one. And I'm going to make the same mistake I made last year and not buy it. And then it goes down because they put out all these products out right in a row.
Mm.
And I should have, you know, probably seen that coming. But it was I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't, you know, I like the wrestling stuff. I'm happy to have it. So it's stuff that I like. But yeah, definitely need to probably
Keep an eye out.
use a little caution now.
I'll probably use a little more caution, or at least so.
It's also remember the signature class it's also a month out. I mean, there's so many other things coming in between that.
That's true.
I mean, why buy that when you know the people are probably focusing on this now? They can't even break that product.
And
yet.
they'll have another release of the product the day it comes out as well. That was an interesting thing too, because I think we mentioned last time that Toy Story Hobby Box was coming out like on release day. They were going to have another EQL, and I predicted that they would only like raise the price $15 to $20, and that's what happened.
Yep, I thought it would be higher. You were right.
Another if what I was thinking, if I want to do this, try to flip these EQL boxes or these pre-order boxes, I could wait for the second EQL to find more security. So see what the pre-orders are selling for during those 3 weeks that they're actually pre-orders, and then only go into the second EQL when they release it again. So I can kind of gauge like how much these are actually going for on the secondary market.
Yeah. Or I might just go into EQLs that I like.
You're flip
wrestling
flopping.
stuff.
You're flip flopping.
I am.
He's flip flopping.
Well, I like. I don't know. I like football,
I don't like.
but I don't know if I would. Yeah, but I stayed away from. Bowman basketball. I stayed away from Series 2 baseball. I stayed away from Bowman baseball, which just came out today, I think.
Ooh. I want to look up WWE Stadium Club. That's gonna be like. Are you excited about that? Like the photography in that set is gonna be freaking sweet.
Yeah, it should be cool.
Should be like some more action shots, maybe.
I think, yeah, that's what, I mean, typically Stadium Club is that.
Right? Isn't that what you want?
I do like action shots. Or just cool photography, yeah.
He doesn't seem that excited, chat. He doesn't seem that excited, chat, for WWE Stadium Club. No, we don't have a chat.
Do we? Oh, okay, I was wondering.
That's what
I
people...
didn't think so.
That's what streamers say. That's what Pete streamers say. They're like, chat, look what we just ripped, chat. And then they're like, oh.
Okay.
And they start pulling their...
little fire things going on.
Exactly. Once we do our live show on Whatnot,
people can hit the fireballs for us?
Yeah, they could hit the fireballs.
Is there a button if you don't like something?
Yeah, probably. I don't know, dislike. Maybe like
thumbs downs going.
Yeah, that would be.
That would make me feel bad.
That's why we don't have a chat. We don't need feedback.
We can just imagine good feedback.
Yeah. No one's listening, so good feedback. I'm curious about what you would post on the Instagram, Tarek. Like, what are you thinking of, like, showing off?
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Okay.
I need to think about that a little bit.
It's not a spur of the moment decision. Okay.
It isn't. It isn't. And yeah, yeah, I gotta see. I gotta see. And now I have to decide: is it something I'm going to be? Do I put something out there if I don't want to get rid of it? Do I put something out there and then that I want to keep for a long, long time, and then have somebody come out and say $800, and I'm like, what? It's yours. I don't know if I want to do that with some of the things in my personal collection.
Don't do it.
I don't know if I want I don't know if I want to have to make that decision.
We can
So,
we can disable the comments for those ones.
I don't want to disable comments. That defeats the purpose.
That defeats the First Amendment.
That too. Damn it. It's the first. What's the first? Is that considered? Do we have to put explicit now?
No,
I don't think
it's
so. Not for
he's
that,
talking
forget
about
it.
no explicits.
I was saying damn it. So make a dam.
Make
and
a
let's
dam
it up.
and dam it up. I'm glad we're still talking about it.
Right.
Any pickups this week, Tarek? By the way,
Not
I didn't
really,
I didn't
no.
really pick up anything. I've been busy with other stuff, but
No, I did not. I did not do much of anything. I did not do much buying. I did not do much adding to my eBay. So I do have to add some stuff that I'm looking to get rid of, but I haven't done that.
are you preparing yourself mentally for the card show that will be?
Oh,
Not
for
not
sure.
physically, but mentally. You're
Oh,
preparing.
for sure. And physically. Working out. Are you kidding? You know my workout routine. Still out there running. Still, I'm on the Peloton.
Oh God!
I'm cross training, biking, running,
Dang.
weights.
Weights and swimming? No, swimming.
It's
That's
all
too cool.
core, getting my core.
Well, if you want to come see the gun show, come to the Waukesha.
So I can sit for a long time and keep a solid base.
What do you think about chairs in front of the dollar boxes? Do you have any preferences on that?
I guess it's whatever they allow. I usually don't mind standing.
You don't mind standing. Okay.
No, I'm not I don't need a lot. So as a patron of the card show, when I'm going there as a buyer, I usually have my needs are small.
Mm.
Usually they're in my backpack.
Your needs are in the backpack.
Got a water bottle or a soda.
Yeah.
Got nourishment with me. Granola
Food.
bar,
Nourishment.
nuts,
Okay.
something for a little energy, so I don't have to eat the crap food that's usually served there.
Ugh.
Greasy stuff.
It is so gross. It is so gross.
And then get my fingers all over cards.
Ugh. Like Gannon Burr. Ugh. Sorry, I brought him up.
Gannonburg again. I think my goal here for the next excuse me. Let me just take a drink here.
Uh-oh.
My goal here for the next couple of weeks is to start figuring out what I want to put out. And I think now you got me thinking about these dollar boxes a little bit more. So I'm going to try to curate maybe, my gosh, though, if I have to put, if you have to put things in top loaders and we only have 2 things, it's so many fewer cards.
Yeah, it is. So maybe I'm wrong probably.
No, I do know people. Well, I think it just depends. So I'm going to think about that a little bit. That's what I want to think about, because I think for the display cases, that's.
If they're 25-cent cards, probably no top loaders.
I don't think I'm going to put 25-cent cards out.
See, exactly. So if there's $1 and above, I feel like they should have some sort of top loader. But that's That's up to you. I'll have my own row of dollar boxes.
Maybe the listeners, if this episode gets out in time,
Yeah.
can comment on that, because that would definitely help me make a decision. If you had a ton of people backing you on this top loader business in the dollar box, I would succumb.
You know what I can do on, I think, either Spotify or Instagram? I can make a poll. Should I create a poll?
If you can, do it. But who's going to vote? Evan?
And Lonnie.
Yeah, maybe. Lonnie won't have it. She has no.
She wouldn't even look at the poll.
No, she's got no dog, no pony in that race.
Oh, Tarek. Oh my gosh.
We'll see. I'll think about it. I got to think about what I'm going to be putting in there, and if it's going to actually be $1, or if I'm going to have maybe things maybe a little bit upward of $1.
Jeez. Well, I already sold my biggest card, so my side is going to be pretty lackluster, I guess.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
All right. Well, we're at about 51 minutes. That's probably good.
Okay.
I think, a little shorter is probably better than our longer ones. I haven't gotten anything from Arena Club, so we haven't been opening anything. Once they give me a free one, if you're listening, Arena Club,
Yeah.
if you do that offer, I'm buying.
He's buying. He's a customer. All right, everyone. Thank you for listening to Collecting
Episode 28.
Yeah. I'm Zayd.
I'm Tarek.
All right. Thank you.